Hi. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. 2024. I've been dragging my heels to listen to astrological predictions. So, actually, all I can say is that I know that 2024 is going to eclipse 2023. Legitimately, I know this, right? In many ways. It's almost like we've been feeling tremors. Do you think about there's been a build up, right? There's been a build up. And so it's almost like there are energetics that will allow you to gain momentum. There will be a lot of catalyst in terms of, feeling the pressure. I'm going to use this word, suffering. Expect it to feel more intense than this year was, for sure. I know this much. If you don't, just go and look at predictions for 2024. It's in the energetics, right? Planetary alignments, etc., etc. The shifts are going to start happening very quickly, but the shifts toward a new way of being comes at the cost of growth. I don't know, yeah, you pay with your growth, and growth is expensive. Growth is expensive because you pay in pain. I like that. It's true though. Growth. And I mean, you could look at it in many ways. We are in an extreme growth moment. Or we are feeling severe birth pains, birthing a new world. Yeah. We can all appreciate that analogy, right? Contractions. The things that we've seen. It almost makes you question your reality. It's how did we come to a place where all of what we've seen has happened? Such a lot has gone down. And I avoid the news. But it's in the energy. It's in the energy all the time. Right? You can't avoid it. I don't put my head in the sand. There's a lot of fear inducing. It's the more attention you give it, the more it's there. It's you don't want to look away from it, but there's something about the energetics, to feed it. You keep feeding fear. Because fear drives everything. It is feeding fear in all of us. And so individually, again, we need to start taking a different perspective. And that means actually creating balance. But in order to impact harmony, in order to impact something bigger than just yourself. And you can make that your goal. It doesn't only have to be for you, but if you think too big, it becomes overwhelming. You can make the impact on the world, and it's most probably a nice intention to have. But it really is about pouring your love inward. It's more doable, actually. It's you want to tackle a big problem outside of yourself. There's energy that you can pour within you that actually is going to change things a lot quicker. Because when you change, it changes because you are part of it. You are part of the whole. And we need to start seeing ourselves as part of it, which means then you matter so much more. Because you can impact it. If you're part of it, you can impact it. Your healing matters. As an example. I think for 2024, I want to strive towards authenticity. To be who I am. And I said it in my previous videos, I'm enjoying becoming who I am. I'm enjoying sharing my journey of healing. Because I am healing. I can feel it. Emotionally. And I have days where I'm very overwhelmed. The burden feels very, very heavy. It's like, guys, all of this happening at the same time. And then at the same time feeling so blessed and just knowing that everything's going to be okay and everything is as it should be. And I know that my trust and my faith it's almost like it's growing through this process. And so it's almost like I must acknowledge how I feel now. And I feel amazing. And I know I've said this before, right? But I feel so amazing that I want to share. I want to share what's going on with me. And I want to say, go try some of what I'm saying to you, because it changes the way you feel. I know, because I can feel it myself. And maybe what you're going to go like, maybe I'm looking like I'm so weird and like too different. And so you're kind of going like, why do you think that we would want to be like you? You're then scaring us actually more than anything else. But I feel this freedom. I feel this beautiful freedom. It's a way to feel, not exactly like I feel, but you want to feel better. There's a way you can actually feel better than you feel currently, but infinitely. And you don't even have to get obsessive about it, because it's like this thing just ebbs and flows naturally, almost, your growth. But if we get stuck in the stories, we kind of go, oh, this is happening to me, but it's just part of that. It's part of the alchemy of you. It's beautiful. And yeah, it's what I'm sharing. It's like, I can wax lyrical about this healing journey of mine, because it actually is changing my life so beautifully. And sometimes it will look chaotic, but that's okay. It's like I'm manning my own ship now. I'm just like, it's going to get bumpy. But I'm like, but then it's my bumpy ride. This is not coming from a selfish place. I'm so self-centered. I just want to do what I want to do. It's like, why would I do what anybody else wants me to do? Why wouldn't I do what I want to do? If I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it, let's just say something, because I think it will make you happier, or I'm not doing something. I want to do something, but I'm not doing it because you don't want me to do it, but I'm like a grown now. And it's like, it's not even something, it's just like, you don't want me to cut my hair like this. I love this though, right? I did do this. You don't want me to cut my hair like this. Why? Because you decided that I look better with my hair the other way, but I want to be edgier. Actually. And so, don't do it, and then when I cut it, then you give me dirty looks. It's like, who does she think she is not to cut her hair like this? What kind of statement does she think she's making? It's like, I don't care. I like it like this. I want to do it like this because I want to do it like this. Because I'm living my life. Who am I hurting and offending? Nobody. Nobody criticized my hair, by the way. I'm just making an example. I didn't even have these vibes from anybody. I think everybody's liked it so far. But I'm making an example. You can see that story become a thing for somebody. Um, but in different scenarios. You know what I'm talking about. If you're judging somebody else for living their authentic truth, then also check yourself. I must do the same thing. Oftentimes, when you're triggered by people living authentically, then it's because you're not yet doing it. People who are taking up more space. I know I've had that experience with certain people. And I've realized more and more, oh, no, you are triggered by them taking up more space because you're not doing it yet. And so it's kind of fiddling with your energy. It's like, take up more space already. So I'm taking up more space. You see me taking up more space. It's part of this healing journey for me. We're all supposed to take up more space, by the way. Because your unique expression is meaningful to it. And the more you express authentically, the better you will feel. It's like a gift you get given for walking into the fire. I promise you. I'm sending so much love for 2024. Strength. My friend said perseverance and faith. You're going to need the stuff, and they're there for you. Tap into them. And a lot of these words, they carry a high vibration, So tap into, ask for perseverance, ask for strength and surrender. Put those words out into the ether, or affirm them, within yourself. I am. Make a few powerful I am statements. I am worthy. I have good intention. I am loving awareness. Be bold. Be bold about you. (2024). Thank you. Love you. Truly. So much love.